road. Dynamic banter. Time to shut up. Start the show.
There's something. I have something in the looper here. You hear this? You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to get rid of that. That's here
Really?
for the rest of the show.
I think I need to get me one of those loopers to use at home. Cause I love the idea of being able to loop around like a roller coaster.
Yeah. Like at least that works with it.
It's like we're a little rusty.
Dude, just for a second. The drummer just comes in for a second. Everyone in their car being like, maybe they'll stop because they got messed up. Maybe they'll stop.
Pussy. 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 Hey guys, welcome to the show. Hi James.
Hey, buddy.
Welcome back, Mike.
Hi. Dude, hi. There's too many things to press.
Oh my god, I love this show.
We're back. Thanks everybody for coming out. All the fans of the show that came out in Chicago. I appreciate you so much. We all appreciate you so much. It was great to see you and meet you and fuck around and also find out. I did a lot of finding out in Chicago.
You fucked around and found
I
out?
fucked
or you
around
just
for a little
found
while.
out?
I ended up finding out as a result.
So something kind of bad happened?
Yeah, I went outside.
And I never go outside. I should have never gone outside.
Going outside.
What was wrong with my mind? I should have gone outside.
You can't hide from
If
outside.
enjoying your life is something you do just once.
Yeah. Dude, yes.
So anyway, what happened, man? You
Dude,
went outside.
actually,
it was
yes.
balls?
Actually, yes to that other part. I went outside for a little while, just walked around my hotel. Can I tell you I'll tell you that first full day that I was there, that like Friday, best day of my life, one time.
Oh, I love that.
True. Dude, the real and true. You can't. You actually can't. That's a ding. Loop that.
What are you gonna? Wait. So that was your first day in. Where'd you go first?
I landed on a Thursday night. When I landed, it was 98 degrees outside. Truly insane. I landed at like nighttime when it's dark.
Leah, can you cut in that Chick-fil-A girl?
Cut in nighttime. yeah.
Which one?
The one that goes.
The sauce
Have you seen
one.
the new one? Have you seen the new one?
No.
There's a new Chick-fil-A. Sorry, weirdo.
I don't think anyone will mind me saying.
You haven't seen it? It's like a guy. Oh man, I gotta find him. Sorry, keep talking about. 98 degrees is unacceptable,
98 degrees is too much for night.
and beyond that is even more unacceptable.
Think about 98 degrees. Now think about more than that. That's unacceptable.
And I know you guys are like, I don't like the band 98 degrees. Shut the fuck up about the band.
Dude, right now you're listening to this. We're saying 98 degrees, and you're like, oh, I hope they talk to me. Shut the fuck up.
Seriously.
Shut up.
Dude, you're like, yo, Nick Lachey, he's on that show. And I'm like, shut the fuck up.
We know.
That's not what we're talking about right now. We're not going to talk about it.
This guy, dude, Steve, this fat fuck with a beard. This video of a fat fuck with a beard looks like you. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, shit.
Shut up. I know.
This guy has long hair and a beard and a big nose. That guy, hey, is this? Shut the fuck up. Anyway, thanks for coming out to the show. So then, Friday night.
Thank Steve for coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
loved
you.
it.
He did come. And as a result,
I had to go home.
I was soaked. So then we did the show, right? One of the most fun shows I've ever had in my life. Tried something a little different, a little fun, and hopefully everyone will see it at one point. But on Netflix, on my own shit. So, and then that night after the show, me and the cameraman, whose name is Doc.
Whoa!
It's not his real
it.
name, but it is the name that he goes under, and that's tight as fuck. He helped me film the show. And then me and him went to a fucking jazz bar afterwards that was across the street from my hotel. And I was like, dude, aside from it being 10,000 degrees, that was the greatest fucking day.
Dude, I love that, Mike. And I know that those types of situations... I know those types of situations are hella ideal for you.
Yeah, that is like ideal. If I have to be on my own, that is ideal weekend. Show goes great. It's too hot outside. You go to the jazz club.
And I'm never gonna not thank you for it.
Steve, so there's a couple things that we usually do at the beginning of the show that we could do now.
I'm
if you
worried
want.
about what that is.
Unless you want to talk about new.
No, I'm
Chick-fil-A
worried
foods.
about what that is.
Well, I have some observations that
Oh,
I
I
made
love
kind
that.
of on the road and on my way here as
That's
well.
great. I thought you were gonna save those for the second half of the show.
I'll literally do them whenever you want. I just thought since we
I
were.
thought you were going to save that for the second half of the show. So I'm a little all over the place.
But what if we save what I was gonna say for the first half of the show?
Chicken fillet,
for
girl.
the second half of the show.
Let's do everything we were gonna do later.
Together.
A little later on.
A little later on in the show.
But wait, don't we have to see if we won money?
Can you?
Yes, we do have to see if we won money.
Oh fuck, man!
We've been doing this
God
for the
damn
last.
it. I can't
4
keep track of
weeks.
all this shit we're doing.
Can I have a little? Let's do. Okay. Can I have a little Natalia Imbruglia?
So, wait, so can you tell me what kind of vibe you're going for?
I like relaxed.
Okay.
This should be like ASMR video.
Okay, I love
shit.
that.
Is this what they're normally like? I've never watched one really. Hi everyone and welcome. Okay. Hi everyone and welcome to the 5th edition. This is like I'm gonna fuck it.
Hey, guys.
I might fuck
Well,
this.
if you win money.
No, this is what this is. Are you ready? I'm making a kick-ass chicken-covered cornflake meal, and we're sure gonna make it in 5 minutes. First, you cut out the garlic.
Have you ever wanted?
Chicken corn.
Then they have everything. Liquid smoke. I'm like, who the fuck is liquid smoke? Shut the fuck up.
What does it do? You're gonna add liquid smoke at the end. Why?
What is liquid smoke? I don't want that.
And
That
then
sounds
we're
like
going
microplastics.
Going to add some liquid smoke. Shut the fuck up. That's great. I love that. Anyway, we have here a scratch-off ticket called the Joker's Wild Poker.
Woo!
And it has already influenced the rest of our lives. We've already won 40 bucks.
fucking bucks. Have you guys decided what you're going to do with that?
Absolutely. I haven't thought about it
It's
once.
a big thought. It's a big decision.
So we won that 2 weeks ago. We're now on week 5. Of course, how this thing works is that you have to beat the dealer's hand. The dealer, again, has ace, 8, queen. We beat it in week 3 with a joker,
Write this
baby.
Ace, 8, ace, 8, ace, 8, 8, ace, ace.
That's what we got to beat. 2 full houses.
I can't find this fucking new employee. Chick-fil-A employee.
That's okay. We're on week 5 of Joker's Wild Poker. And scratching off the first card is an ace of hearts. Scratching off the second card is an ace of spades. Crashing out the third card is an ace. So we've also said that if we win $50,000 or more, this podcast is over.
Wait, is this happening?
So far, we have 3 aces.
What does that mean?
That means we have 2 more cards to scratch. And if we get another ace, we go.
Come on, baby.
Third card is a 6 of hearts. No one could have foreseen it.
Wait, more hearts?
And a 6 of clubs. Okay.
Whoa, that's 6 aces.
So we want to get... That is 6 and aces. That's right. Let me just take that one
I
back.
can't believe it.
So what we have here is a full house. Full house, of course, beats 2 pair. We've already won $40.
Full house beats step by step by a mile.
That's right, dude. That's actually right. And show me that smile again.
Show me the smile. Shut the fuck up.
So now we scratch off the prize, dude. We won this prize.
We won the Joker?
Previously, we won $40. Add $5 more to that.
45?
Whatever plans you had with that $40, double them.
Holy shit.
So wait,
Whatever prizes you had a couple weeks ago, double them.
I gotta go home. That's the end.
Dude, you fill up with gas, that'll cost you about $45.
I can't.
That was a lot of fun, dude.
but wait, so does it add everything?
Gambling is
you've
good.
gotten?
Yeah.
Or does it
No
like a
way,
high
Dude, not
prize?
only that, dude, but there's all these like little ones down here. Like after this is gonna cost us 15 weeks of our life going through. We're not gonna have $45 for 15 weeks at least.
Oh my god.
How many months is that? That's like 3 months.
What if there's like more $100 in there?
You never
That's
know, man.
16 months.
I wonder how many times you
How
can
much
win.
does that cost? $70?
$10,
That's
dude.
incredible.
So,
You've already made double your money back.
dude, you're
Triple?
100% right, actually.
Quadruple. You quadrupled your money. That's like Vegas shit, bro.
Dude, it says some prizes might include other prizes.
I love some prizes.
Odds of winning any prize is 1 in 3.
Oh shit.
Why does it say 1 in... Oh, it's actually 1 in 3.45.
So,
So suck
Mike,
my ass about that.
Have you ever won like this much on a thing so far?
Yeah, I've won a lot more on these.
Like right away.
But this is like my favorite one. I like a scratch off that like is involved. I like a scratch off that takes a long time. Like I like those crossword puzzle ones.
Oh yeah.
You scratch off one letter at a time
Yeah.
and then you corresponding block. Those are nice. I want to spend $10 on something I'm going to be doing for a couple minutes.
Yeah. It's kind of like when you buy a video game and
That's why I've never paid for sex.
Yeah, you don't do it.
That to me.
Is it because the sex is so fast? It's so fast.
Yeah.
Is that really the amount of money you pay for it?
Dude, yeah.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
That's like kind of blowing my mind. That's happening at my place.
Okay.
So we're cool.
Yes, it's over.
Are we cool?
Yeah.
We're out. We're done glowing over this $5.
Shut the
Fuck up over there. So there's this like shared community area in my building, and people go out there and they do their work or take a phone call, or they'll just like relax in the sun and stuff. Just jerk off, whatever.
Are you allowed to do that in the shared community space? Talk to the HOA
I'm gonna
about
probably
that.
say no.
Okay.
Whatever. Sorry. I mean, I don't know. Whatever, man. I don't know where you live, but jacking off is like not great to do in public
Or in private. I'm not allowed to do it by myself. So, something I'm dealing with.
So, randomly, this like sock shows up, like just like one black sock.
Yeah.
Not like a big like gym sock,
Like a dress sock.
maybe like not even a dress sock.
Ankle sock?
Like an ankle sock, like a running ankle sock.
Yeah.
For runners to jerk off with. And so it just appeared one day, and we could see it from our window. Like I'm looking out there, and I'm like, "What the fuck? Where's this
one
like,
black ankle sock?
One black ankle
That
sock.
runners jerk off in?
And I'm thinking like, well, it's not near like a laundry thing or something, so couldn't have been someone just like dropped their laundry or something, or maybe it's static clung to someone when they went out there, or
It was on someone's leggings for a mile and a half.
right. There's like a few explanations. Like I even thought like maybe the neighbor's cat like maybe brought it over or some shit. Had all these like explanations in my head, and I was like, whatever. Days go by, and the sock.
Shut the fuck
The
up.
bigger love of the family. All my Full House shit is missing. Oh, there's a burp disruption. It's stuck in there.
Got some dates I want to plug.
Maybe that's a good idea. Honestly.
I'll be somewhere else later on. You can keep up with me on Instagram.
So 3 days go by, and the sock is still fucking there, dude. Like in the same spot.
Where is the spot? Describe the spot. Like
Well,
at what
it's
part of the...
So it's the ground of this like outdoor courtyard, and there's like a nice little brick thing that's short enough to kind of spit over, throw up.
all the activities you'd want to do
Everything
over
you
a
do
wall.
over a wall.
Yeah.
And it's this nice little courtyard, and there's like a table with chairs with like an umbrella sticking out of it, and then there's like a few chairs to just kind of sit in the sun, and and then like a few feet from that is the neighbor's like divider backyard thing wall. What backyard thing? Yeah, you got him.
Yep.
So it's just on the ground, Mike. It's funnier because of what's on the cup when you do the bit. Looking at a dog, like a kind of maybe badly drawn dog, which is very funny. So it's on the floor, like, and there's like a little fence or a gate that you can open up, and you can walk down.
Which is like a wall you can move.
It's a wall that opens, and then you go down. You could go down into this little like kind of courtyardy, an extra part of the courtyard.
Yeah.
So it's like 5 feet from that gate, and 3 to 5 feet away from the wall. So it's just there,
Yeah.
like in a kind of like traffic-y area.
In a place you definitely notice a sock.
Especially a fucking black one.
Whoa.
Sorry.
I'm gonna notice a black sock in my neighborhood.
I'm sorry. But, I don't see, I normally don't see sock color. Okay? I normally don't, James.
That's right.
But the ground is light, and the sock is dark.
Yeah, which is wrong.
Well, I
To
mean,
mix those is wrong.
well, just, I don't want to get into the meat and potatoes. Oh shit, we're gonna crash, Captain. Dude, that was my favorite episode of the first Star Trek show.
We're gonna crash, Captain.
Yeah, the Kirk is like, everything's fine, and then suddenly there's like a bad emergency sound, and the guy goes, "Oh shit, we're gonna crash, Captain."
Oh shit, we're fucked.
That was the first time they said shit on TV on Star Trek. Did you know that, James? He's looking it up.
Shit, we're actually fucked, Captain.
Oh fuck, Captain, we're fucked.
Captain, shit.
Oh shit, Captain, shit, we're fucked. He said that in the 60s on TV. Didn't you know, James?
Oh, slut!
Oh, sluts!
Oh, fuck my ass like a slut. We're absolutely fucked here.
Oh, we're fucked! Sluts!
And then the director's like, they say something like, "Oh no, Captain, it appears we'll crash." Like, the director's like, "We gotta just
It needs to be.
give it more."
I need to feel like you're really gonna die.
It's just we've seen this 1,000 times. We don't feel for you. Oh, I'm never gonna see my family again. We're gonna crash.
Okay, that's good, but more.
More. Fuck, shit, I'm a slut for crashing. This sucks.
Oh shit, fuckers! Oh shit and fuckers! I'm fucking fucked!
That's it.
Fuck you! I'm fucked! Fuck you, we're fucked!
Oh, we're gonna crash. Fuck.
Oh,
you.
fuck me, we're fucked to hell! We're fucking dying! We're about to die, oh fuck!
And then the rest of the episode is like regular chill.
Yeah, Captain, it is yeah, like all that cheesy shit. So anyway, okay, so another day goes by. So we've got like 4 days on this fucking sock.
Yeah.
Okay? Day 4, dude, I'm telling you, this shit fucking blows my mind.
Sock gets up, walks away.
Suddenly the sock is on the table that people eat on. Okay? Like a fucking park bench kind of thing. Or like a backyard
Like patio furniture.
patio furniture. And it's on the fucking table. Like, so let's say it's on the end of the table.
Can I do one real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Patio furniture was my favorite character in Doug.
Fuck, that's good.
That's
good.
Dynamic banter.
Welcome back. The sock's on the table.
So I'm sitting on the end of the table, and the sock is here.
You're sitting there with the sock.
No. I'm telling you, I'm trying to give you a visualization.
Got it. Right.
So it's kind of like a rectangular shaped table, and
Sock's on it.
Sock's on it. And there's tables there's tables all around it.
It's surrounded by smaller tables.
Surrounded by more tables.
Like the tables are like singing, the big tables praying to the big table.
Yeah, there's like 16 tables out there.
Yes.
All together. And I love it. It's a lot of room.
16 tables, that John Waters movie.
Close enough.
Yeah.
And so it's a rectangular table, and there's chairs all around it, and there's chairs at the both ends.
Yeah.
And so if I'm sitting on the end,
Like a king.
the sock is right here.
Yeah.
So if you scooched into the table, you'd be this far away from someone's dirty
You'd be
ass
touching the sock with your
sock.
mouth, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, so what? So someone moved it.
Someone presented the sock to the neighborhood.
Well, yeah.
By putting it on high.
What's the message?
It's like when you find someone's lost keys.
Yeah.
But you're gonna pick up someone's dirty ass sock?
You could have used tongs.
But
They
then-
probably had tongs,
But
Steve.
then put it on the table everyone eats at?
Does everyone eat at this outside table?
I've seen quite a few people. Dude,
But it's outside like bird shit
I
on it
watched a
and stuff.
40-year-old guy scarf down a fucking sandwich out there.
Off the table, no plate.
And wiping the bread on the table like there's egg.
Like
yolk.
there's seasoning?
Like there's seasoning he forgot.
Yeah. Dude,
Or
it's
he
salty
wanted more
because
in
you're
his
right by the
mouth.
water.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's so like someone moved it to the table, and so okay, fine. So original reason for the sock being there has many potential
Let's go over it.
answers.
Dropped?
Someone dropped it.
Static claim.
Cat brought it over.
Teenagers fucking in the wilderness.
Totally fine. So sock ending up on the table. Maybe someone was like, "Oh, someone
Lost
dropped
keys
this.
situation,
I'm gonna
yeah.
put it on the table." Okay, fine. But it kind of ends there because it's like everyone who lives there knows people eat there.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've seen people have fucking like barbecues there, and they're like they got all their kids and they're eating ribs right off the table.
No socks on table. No feet
socks
on
on
table.
table ever.
No shoes on table ever for any reason.
That's the other thing, dude. You're right. No socks on table fucking ever. Ever. James? No socks on table ever?
No socks on the table.
Ever. No socks on the table, on the table, on the table. No socks on the table, on the table, on the table. No socks on the table, on the table, on the table. Mama gonna work all day, no socks on the table, not today. So, I'm telling you, dude. Dude, that is a groovy.
Yeah.
That's like
Dude,
a hurdy-gurdy
that was
band song.
Austin Powers
Yeah.
interstitial.
Yeah. No socks on the table.
On the table.
So, but like, and so,
I said no shoes on the table. You got all
no shoes, no socks. Yeah, there's certain things definitely not. No
Yeah.
use condoms.
Please.
What are some other things?
You can't photocopy your ass on the table.
Nothing. No food directly on the table.
Right.
It's a public fucking table.
No elbows.
I mean, that's a give or take, but yes.
I'll
I mean,
kill
it's
you
for
dead. You put
respect.
your elbows on the table.
Boner.
Boner. Don't put your boner on the table or near it.
So here's the deal.
You can put
dude.
it under.
So here's the deal. I'm thinking someone puts a sock there, it's going away, right? Days go by, and it's dude. I'm talking like over a week.
Dude, I like how I'm in Chicago and New York. And you see all these like signs passing, right?
And you're having a great time, and
you're
people are
like
laughing.
looking at this fucking sign.
I'm like looking through
for
the
2
blinds.
weeks. You're like crossing out calendar
You
days.
see me just mouthing. Yeah, and just looking at it like with a cup of coffee, like in the morning, like curlers in my hair,
Same cup of coffee. It's like midnight.
like pink robe. Yeah. So
Jack Nicholson in The Shining.
dude, I'm telling you, like, this whole thing is a 2-week span.
Yeah.
So by week 2, that sock has not moved from the table, dude. And here's the thing that fucking blew my mind.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not making this up. This happened. I watched a person eat
The sock.
breakfast.
Breakfast.
I watched someone eat the sock.
Problem solved.
Someone went out there. It was 2 a.m.
Yeah, somebody had to do
So
it, dude.
went out there, looked over their shoulders, picked up the sock, and fucking ate it like a monster.
That person looked a lot like Steve
It
Zaragoza.
looked like me, but I was upstairs.
It was me in the Donnie Darko bunny suit.
It's like
eating
me
it.
if there were 2 of me. Is that weird? So, dude, someone was eating breakfast. Like eggs, sausage, bacon, a glass of something, cup of coffee. The sock is right there.
Yeah.
How did they get like a fucking IHOP breakfast spread all the way out to this table?
Well,
With their hands and legs.
It's not a huge building. There's like 14 units, I think.
It's like every apartment's deck.
Yes.
It's the spot I'm talking
It's
about.
everyone shares it. It's a shared spot. Yeah,
Yeah.
I took you out
But
there.
I'm just saying, like, the effort it would take to have the whole like spread out.
You
But-
gotta
but it's-
really
but-
want
but the
to.
thing
I
is-
can't wait to have my breakfast outside, and then you sit down next to somebody else's 2
Dude,
weeks off.
that's
And
the
then
thing.
you
Dude,
put your cup of coffee on it like a coaster.
I'm telling you guys, it blows my fucking mind because the whole rest of the table is empty.
Dude, miming the coaster thing when I have all this right here, doing it on this side. What the fuck?
Dude, eating next to a fucking sock.
And they were fine with it. And the sock remains. They leave.
And the sock remained after they left, dude.
Yeah.
And
I
I've seen,
choose to sit there.
not only that, dude, I've seen people sit there and use the phone. They sit there and write out paperwork,
You
whatever.
sit there, use a sock.
I'm there all day. They're using the sock. Someone I've seen them go out there and use a sock.
I'm seeing them use the sock.
I've seen them use the sock. And there it is. It's just there. And so, it's still there now.
It's still there?
Right now.
So why don't... Okay, so is there a world where you go out there and pick it up with something that's not your regular hands and just throw it out?
My girlfriend and I have talked about this. Actually.
You've had a meeting about it.
We had a meeting about it. I called a family meeting. It was me, Haley, and the cat.
Yeah.
And I said... And, Haley said the same thing. She was like, let's just fucking throw it. I'll throw it away.
Would she talk about it if you called her? Is she too busy to call?
She's way too busy, yeah.
I want to hear her.
It would be
opinion.
really funny, though.
Yeah.
She would say some weird shit about it, probably. But she was like, let's just throw it away. And I was like, I can't do this.
Why?
Because I'm like, why, out of all the people that fucking live here and go out to that fucking courtyard, why do I have to be the one to move it?
That's why this country's in the shape
I know,
it's in.
dude, I know. But I'm also like in a state of disbelief that someone would just, that people...
That's what Trump's banking on.
I don't go out there and sit there next to the sock. I didn't go out there and take a look at the sock and then walk away. No one has seen me and the sock together.
But you've looked at the sock and analyzed it every day for 2 weeks.
I've seen people very close to the sock doing very normal things, eating food and
this
shit.
is perfect. What makes it their responsibility and not yours?
Because I think
what makes it more theirs than yours?
Because I don't know if anybody else can't believe they're eating breakfast next to it.
You're not answering the question.
That's what my answer is, though.
But that's not the answer to the question.
Like, no one else is thinking...
What makes
this is so... Because for me, I just want to see... It tickles a part of my brain.
You want it there.
I want to see people...
The truth is you want it there because if there wasn't some part of you that wanted it there, you would have found a way to get rid of it.
I want it to be there for so long that people are having...
I wasn't expecting it, but I love it.
I want it to be there for so fucking long, Mike.
Yeah.
That I want to see everything you could possibly see happen around a dirty sock.
So there's not a world that exists where that could happen, and also you could be mad at that at the same time.
Yes, because I think that at this point I've got to be the only person that even gives a shit a little bit. To the point where people are just like, whatever. It doesn't enter past their... Like, I let this stuff into my brain.
Yeah.
And then I'm like... It baffles my mind about the human condition. Because it's more like an experiment at this point.
Yeah.
It's like, how long can that fucking sock stay there?
Yeah.
Before someone finally does something to it. And how long, James, has that light been off? We'll find out after the break.
No sucks on the table, no sucks the table. No sucks, no sucks. Never gonna lean in a suck on the table, never gonna be on the side. Sucks on the table, on the table.
My daddy won't come and he puts a bone down and he wants a bang bang and he doesn't wanna see us off down the table now. And he doesn't wanna see us off down the table now. And he works so hard and you never won't come back to down.
On the table, on the table.
Socks. Where do they come from? Where do they belong? Socks. Socks. Where do they come from? Where do they belong? Where do they belong? Where do they come from?
Granger knows if you're a lineman in charge of keeping the lights on, you go to great lengths and sometimes heights.
Where do they come from? Where do they belong? Socks
on the table, on the table.
A full band playing.
And then stop it cutting them the fuck off when we want to. Actually took me that long to find our ads and pull them up.
That's pretty good though. It was a lot of fun.
Hey guys, I want to thank Headgum, I want to thank Leah, I want to thank Josh, I want to thank Corey, I want to thank James. Mike, welcome back. I'm glad you're back.
It's so good. I mean, I can't even. You wouldn't imagine.
I can't even. What the fuck? Is it literally like not? Oh no, we're good. Okay, my bad. I got it. You were right. 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 Guys, Rocket Money. Woo wee. Woo wee. I'm telling you guys right now, Rocket Money is offering so many amazing things for people that have a hard time managing their expenses. And listen, this is a very relatable thing, I think. I think a lot of us can relate to this type of thing. You know, Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions. It monitors your spending and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Guys, I'm telling you, this is one of those things that is a great help to you, especially if you're the kind of person, too, that's like, I don't know what I'm subscribed to.
Yeah, man. It's great to just take inventory and get a look at where your money's going. Times are hard. You want your money to only go to one place, to places that you know are there.
And Mike, check this out. Let me present you with something here. Your Rocket Money dashboard lays out your total financial picture. Like, let's open up my banking app and take a look at my transactions.
Just say your stuff out loud so everyone can
Let me say my
it.
bank number so we can all join in together. You guys can check out my bank. Guys, check out my bank information.
At Rocket Money.
At Rocket Money. We're talking the subscriptions, like we said, and maybe there's a subscription in there that you don't want no more. But maybe you also want to look, you want to save for some goals. You got goals, you got financial goals. You're like, I want to go on vacation. I want to buy a car. I want to go to school. Wah, wah, wah. Well, Rocket Money will help you with those goals. We're talking analyzing your accounts to find the best time each month to put a little extra money aside. And Rocket Money's 5 million members have saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions. Isn't that crazy?
That's insane. That's such a big, and you can cover the whole, and with that,
You can cover it all up.
so much.
And guys, I'm talking with members and saving up to $740 a year when you use all the app's premium features. So cancel your unwanted subscriptions. Reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/banter today. That's rocketmoney.com/banter. rocketmoney.com/banter.
It's as satisfying to me as
What? As what?
It's your aerobic.
And guys, let's talk about Factor Form. I'm really loving Factor Form, dude.
Steve, you're in your Factor Form.
I'm in my Factor Form era, for sure. Because most of us dread drinking the greens. I'm not gonna blend up a spinach drink every morning. That's too much work for your boy. I got socks to look at. And keep an eye on. But Factor Form has changed the game. You'll actually crave your greens. As the sister brand of Factor Meals, which you know well from our show, Factor Form was designed to work hand in hand with your meals, making better nutrition effortless. We're talking daily greens. It's a greens powder by Factor Form. Okay, James? and it's a powder, and you look forward to drinking it because just one scoop delivers 100% of your daily nutrients, filling those nutrient gaps, Mike, supporting whole body health, Mike, and helping you feel your best, James.
Dude, that's so much.
I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, in factory forms, daily greens are packed with prebiotics, probiotics, adaptogens.
I'm just now hearing about prebiotics.
You are?
And I know about, what is it? What are the other ones? Probiotics.
Probiotics.
And the gut biome and the what have you.
Yeah.
But hearing good things about these prebiotics.
Hearing great things about prebiotics. Hearing great things about adaptogens.
Gives you a good base. You know what it does? Gives you a good base.
That's right.
Instead of waking up and eating something starchy and feeling all blowed up at the beginning of the day and starting your day feeling not good.
That's right.
It's good to have like all of your vitamins right away, and then it kind of coats your stomach, gives you probiotics, gives you a nice start, a nice head start.
And not only that, we're talking about gut health here. We're talking about your gut.
The football coach trying to sell you.
I'm telling you, boys, you gotta get out there. You gotta hustle. Gut.
And you sound like the Mars Attacks alien.
It's everything your body needs without megadoses, no sugars added, or artificial fillers. We're talking whole food ingredients that work. So much so that 88% of users experience improved digestion and gut health.
That's most.
So, start your day right with Daily Greens by Factor Form at factor75.com/banter to get 40% off plus free shipping on your first order. That's factor75.com/banter for 40% off plus free shipping. Factor75.com/banter.
What if that face you did was like that needed to be in the ad, or else it would be a make good.
It did ask me to make a big face.
You had to make that face for 3
just
seconds.
make a big face when you mention the ad.
Host will promise to make a big face after they read the ad.
Yeah, you guys promised to make big face.
The power is always flowing.
That's when you kiss a tall person.
All right, well, guys, we're in the second half of the show. Let's talk about some plugs. You got any plugs?
Yeah, I got a bunch of shows coming up. I put them on the computer, but I don't know if I put them on the... I don't know if I wrote them down. On the 29th and 30th, I'll be doing a solo show in San Francisco. And I'll be also at the Throckmorton Martin Theater with Irene 2.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm almost positive.
Electric Boogaloo?
This weekend doesn't matter because the show doesn't come out this weekend. I was at the Comedy Store this weekend. I had a great time. There are scattered shows all around. Weather showing scattered shows all around the Los Angeles area. And best way to keep up to date on those is I have a Punch Up Live account now. Ooh. I have an Instagram. Please go follow my Instagram because it's legit one of the only ways that the industry puts value on your career is if you have a lot of Instagram followers. And they have to be real. So if you're real and you use Instagram and you like the show at all, go follow the show at Dynamic Banter and me at Mike Falzone and Steve at Mike Falzone. Steve's also, we share an account.
Oh, you know what we're doing, dude? You guys already know this, but we put out our sketch show.
Yeah, we put out a lot of sketches on the Patreon.
We put out so many sketches on the Patreon that we decided that we could make a whole fucking show out of it.
Yeah.
And we figured the patrons have had it long enough. Let's share it with the rest of the world. Don't you guys agree? You know? And but for those of you that are interested in the Patreon, there's lots of fun shit there, right, James?
Yeah.
James has been cutting together our behind the banters before him.
Let's cut to a clip of him doing that. There he goes. Using DaVinci Resolve.
This is what it sounds like.
He's really setting up a LUT in there.
This is the first time I've ever heard what editing sounds like.
We have a mic in his computer.
Check this out.
So yeah, we do these, we put out the sketch show. It's about 16 minutes long, collection of like 3 or 4 sketches that are cut down versions of longer ones we have for our Patreon. So you could still subscribe to the Patreon and see not only bloopers from those sketches, but also the director's cut of all.
Yeah, and when we make more sketches, which we are going to and have or are doing currently, then you get to see them first on the Patreon for quite a while.
Yeah. What else is on the Patreon?
Well, there's a show we have called The Commentarium, actually. We're on episode 3, which was a bit of a bungle, but it's a fun episode. I've gotten some good feedback.
Was that the one with Owen?
It's the one with Owen. Owen and I watched a horrible movie called Heart Beeps, but with Andy Kaufman.
Okay.
And it's real bad. It's so bad we ended up watching a Magnum PI episode, and then
in the corner while you were watching the movie?
and then but then we got the YouTube would not show it to anybody because of the Magnum PI episode. So I had to go back in and cut out the Magnum PI episode, and then it got up, and then people could see it. So you can see that on the Patreon. And and I've started playing Jackbox games with patrons on our YouTube live feature on the Dynamic Banter YouTube channel. And that's also where you'll find our sketch show. Okay?
All right.
So if you
sketch
like
show is called The Digital Void,
it's called
by
The
the way.
Digital Void!
And we had a cool poster done by Casey Landerkin,
she's
so
so
thank you for
great.
that. She's a chef.
We had a VR night last night, and Casey Landerkin has been joining us
Yeah.
lately, and it's a very fun time. And we have a movie wheel that we spin, and it's got different movie titles on it. And last night, one of the movie titles was Brain Rot.
Yeah.
Which led to us watching
Hamster
something.
Dance, the movie.
We ended up watching the Hamster Dance on a loop for 2 hours.
Part 3.
And people lost their minds and left and are now angry at me.
And are now in a hospital.
They're not well. And they're not well. They need their families. They need help from their families. If you know anybody, So, anyway, check out our Patreon, please. Because there's cool shit over there.
Dude, that's 100% how you would sound if you watched that video.
That's eventually 100%.
You would, yeah.
Okay, so Mike, you have some observations.
Yeah, I made some observations.
I'd love to hear these.
These stem from things I thought at home, things on the plane, things in Chicago, things in New York, things all over the place.
All right, so that was happening.
Okay, so observation number 1. Sometimes if I want something really bad, I'll ask, who wants me to want this?
That's great. I love that.
And then if I could trace that back to the devil, I'll try not to do it.
So you could go, oh my God, who wants me to want that?
I want something real bad, and I'm like, who did this?
Who wants me to have that so bad?
Yeah, is it the devil?
That they made it.
So here's an example of a couple things. This isn't me so much as literally anyone else and everyone else. Labubus. Do you know about Labubus?
I do.
And I want to appreciate it so much because it's art, somebody's art, and it blew the fuck up. But it's blowing up in the way that like Beanie Babies blew up, and we already saw that happen. Yeah, that's what happened to the Beanie Baby market.
Dude, Mike, I actually had a Labubu observation this past weekend.
Go on.
And it's similar to this. It's basically what I thought was, because it is Beanie Babies and Pokemon cards and all that shit.
Different
like,
evil Beanie Baby.
It's just kind of evil Beanie Babies. It's something that like it looks like it came out of Where the Wild Things Are.
Yeah,
a little bit.
guy. Yeah,
and also has like a little Gremlins vibe and Furby and all that shit. And I think I'd say 5 years ago, I probably would be all over this shit. I'd have my own Labubu. I'd be hanging off my backpack.
It would look like you too.
It would look like me. You'd have glasses and dude, I'm telling you, you can do this too. You can customize your Labubus. You could buy little outfits, little pants.
It could be a you boo boo. It could
be
look like you.
Dude, start it now. youboo.com.
That's me going to the copyright office.
Your Honor?
They're called you boo boos.
You boo boo. So, dude, and I was in a store and I saw some Labubus and I was like, this is, you know what it just proves to me, because you and I have lived through some of these fads We knew about Beanie. We were around for the Beanie Babies.
Pogs.
We were around for Pogs. We were around for Tamagotchi. We were around for Furby.
Those things that you spin and they fight each other.
Oh my god, dude, Beyblades.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking
Le Beyblades.
Dude, Le Beyblade.
You spin the Labubu
Beyblades, kids.
and you have them fight or kiss.
So, and we've lived through all these fucking things, and the one constant about all of it is that it goes the fuck away.
Yeah, they all go away.
Remember fidget spinner?
Yeah, remember baseball cards?
Remember OnlyFans?
Remember OnlyFans? Remember YouTube? Remember YouTubers?
Remember this show for the first couple of
Remember
years?
this show? Done.
This show before the pandemic?
But that's the thing, dude. There's all these fads that people fucking instantly are like, whoa. But I'm telling you, my man,
Yeah.
my brothers in Christ. You vaping here?
I never see it go in. I only see it come out.
He's got that plug installed that kids got now.
Yeah, it's kind of like the
It's
feeding
discreet. It's a feeding tube. You can just stick
Do
it
they
right
have
in,
those?
And you go,
Wait, what do they have? Are those real?
no way, no way.
No.
It's coming though.
Dude. They hook it up to the neural link. And just whenever they all right.
Whoa, we're calling the mayor. It's been a minute. Mayor! Oh my god, it's been so long since we talked to you.
Give me 1 second.
What the fuck?
I'm in the mayor's
Mayor,
office.
have you heard of Labubus?
Labubu, I got one from my niece.
Oh, you did? But was it a Labubu or was it a Lafufu? Because you know Lafufus are fake Labubus.
How do you know the difference?
Oh man, you might have given her a fake Labubu.
Well, I think I could tell the difference.
Well, can you tell me where you got it? That might indicate where if
Gas station.
gas station?
bus station.
I found it at the bus station.
So it wasn't packaged.
No package, just one boo-boo.
Do you have the boo-boo with you?
My niece has it.
Can you
Let me
call
see
her?
if I can
Call
call her
your
over.
niece. Let's see if we can get her on the line. Oh, is this the mayor's niece?
Hey, Steve, it's the mayor. Did you just call my niece?
Yeah, so she's got the Labubu. Do you have the Labubu in your hand, sweetie? Do the eyes? Can you tell me something about the eyes? Are the eyes? There's no eyes? Okay, that's all we need, baby, sweetheart. You have a great day. All right, sweetheart.
Say hi to your mother for me. Hello, this is the mayor. I gotta go.
He got scammed. That guy got scammed.
So shit's just gonna disappear, my man. This shit's gonna disappear. And then we're gonna see Labubus fucking everywhere. And people are gonna try to unload their Labubus.
It just weirds me out. It just weirds me out a little bit. I like that people like stuff. That is great.
It's just
but
little
it
cute
does
guys.
weird me out a lot how hard people want them and need them.
Dude. The people that have turned into Labubu unboxers on my timeline is like wild.
But then that whole blind box thing, I've been through a couple phases of blind box stuff. I like little stuff.
Yeah.
And then you open it. The whole thing is like you don't know what you're going to get.
Right.
And then you get the thing and then it's over.
Right.
And then you just have it. And then it
You guys
just
seen this one?
It's gambling.
Holy shit.
the baby. That's an important point to bring up, James. If you have a kid and it looks like one, that's not good. It's not done.
What is that?
To collect as a blind box kid.
Can you send that to Leah?
Dude, kids are kind of like a blind box that you have out of a vagina.
Dude, it's gambling. It's gambling.
Yeah.
It's pure gambling. And it actually is the same shit with like Magic the Gathering and Pokemon, all that shit. It's gambling.
Magic the gambling.
Magic the gambling.
Yeah.
It's gambling.
Yeah.
It's buying and spending your money. Open the box. What'd you get? Some regular trash. There goes your money.
Yeah.
But maybe there's a chance you find some cool shit. It might be worth something.
You know what I like? I like when you have some room in your office or whatever where like you get two things that are kind of like very your personality and you put them around your shit to decorate your mundane shit. Mm-hmm. I like that. I don't like I have 6 hanging off my backpack.
That's a lie. Yeah.
That is like you're trying to fill a hole from something.
I think I have. Overall, I have nothing against Labubu.
Overall, I got 20 Labubu.
Overall,
At the end of the day.
Overall, I got nothing against Labubu. I got 50 Labubus. I got little scooters for each of them.
One of them has a sleep pap machine.
One of them has my sleep pad machine, and they go to sleep too.
Yeah.
They need sleep too.
Yeah, I got my Labubus vaccinated, okay? I
You
fell
get 'em
into the
vaccinated.
trend.
You gotta get them vaccinated, dude.
Yeah.
Because, you never know. I don't know any bap into my boo-boos.
I know an innate pap.
But yeah, so I have nothing against them. I think it's... Because it is just another fad, another trend.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cute, whatever. If people walk around with little gremlins on their backpacks, I ain't got nothing bad to say about it. Keep my
It
mouth
depends what
shut.
year it is. It's either when it came out or now when
Yeah.
it's like funny to have those,
Sure,
funny to see
sure,
those
yeah.
again. I got more.
Okay, let's get them.
Do I buy more scratch offs with the money we got from the scratch off?
Ooh, that's a great question.
That's like asking the genie for more wishes. You know what I mean?
That is kind of like that. But there's also, if there was a chance the genie would be like, no, now I just have all your wishes. And who wants me to do that? The devil?
Should I get another ticket? Should I take it? Let it, get it?
Here's another thing I find myself wanting. Someone loud to fall. Someone's running outside and they're loud. I want them to fall. Who wants me to do that? Who's that for?
Fall or hit something or hit their head on something.
It's not. James is down. It's not up to me what happens when they fall. I just want them to go.
I think fall. So yeah, okay.
You're loud. You're running. You're disturbing my peace.
Yeah,
Fall down.
yeah. Fall
Take a
down.
break. Take a break from being up
Do you think falling down will help them stop, be loud?
for a second. Dude, it's a movie about cops. Are you familiar with that song Bob Dylan's "The Rolling Stone"? Is that what it's
Yeah.
called? Like a Rolling Stone?
Bob Dylan's The Rolling
Bob
Stone.
Stone's Bob Dylan's
Have you
Bob
heard
Dylan in
by
the Rolling Stone. What's it called? Like a Rolling Stone?
Like Papa was a Rolling Stone, like that song.
No, you're not familiar. We'll go to the next one.
Okay.
My parents. I spent a lot of time with my parents when I
Oh,
went home,
lovely, lovely.
and they are in their later ages. And they used to dance. They used to hot dance to music like that.
Oh, fuck yeah.
My mom has gotten very particular, and I love watching it. I call it old CD. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you, first of all.
Yeah. Stack some brakes on that one, buddy.
If you wanted to laugh at that, you can now. This is the laugh break. My mom will put her English muffin in the toaster 2 times, and I think that's baller as hell.
Oh, take them fully out?
I'm like, why don't you set it to whatever you want the first time?
What, did she have an explanation?
Yeah, she puts it on like the highest one the first time, and then she'll pop it up, she'll give it a check, and she'll be like, no, a little bit more. And then she'll put it in a little bit more, and she'll be like, boom, perfect.
So it's like opening the oven to take a look at the thing in the oven. And then
Yeah,
closing it back
for
up.
way longer than you think.
But your toaster.
Yeah. And I think that's cool because I think by the time you're in your later stages of your life, you should have figured out exactly how you want all your favorite shit.
You should know how long it takes. Especially, is it a new toaster?
Doesn't sound like it, does it? That brings us to our next ad, new toaster.
Cause the old toaster used to give you the shits.
That's right, dude. So you got to get a new one. And why not get it from us?
And you'll learn all about it. You'll learn that when you turn it up, gonna get the toasty.
That's the guy reading the manual.
Yeah.
So I think it's cool. I think they figured out how to have things exactly like they want it. And also, like, they're retired, dude. They don't have, like,
sure.
so much to do every day or look forward to.
Just adds a little excitement.
The least you could do is wake up and be like, I'm going to have this English muffin exactly the way I want it to.
Mike, is there a business idea in singing the instruction manual as a companion to the instruction manual? Instead of reading the instruction manual, you just...
You Schoolhouse Rock the construction
Yeah, like
manual?
you QR code it and it brings you to a music file you just listen to.
Yeah.
What do you think?
They sing it. He didn't say
We have his blessing.
He didn't say
we have his blessing. He gave us his blessing. Sharks, we've got a great idea.
You sing the instruction manual. Dude, it's like for 2012 Toyota Prius.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking...
Yeah.
3-hour song.
Tin.
You might be wondering what that button does.
Well,
What is eco mode exactly?
dude, it's like the Wendy's training videos. But
Yeah. And that's which side the gas tank's on.
make sure you put the CD in, or it's not gonna play.
You're not gonna hear it if you don't put it in. Okay, dude, check this out. You might be on my side in this one.
Okay.
This is a travel thing I've learned. Always, at all times, if you're in a gas station or 7-Eleven, it's BOGO waters. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
At
Yeah,
all
you're
times.
right.
You look at they all have their own no gas station has one type of water. They have 13
Yeah.
and they're all in their own fridge.
Yeah.
And there's always at least one that's like BOGO.
Yeah, you're right.
Probably to stand out from all the other ones.
Or one's selling less than all the others, so they go, let's do a BOGO.
Yes. Same thing with fucking Red Bull. BOGO Red Bull.
How do you feel about a Dasani BOGO?
Fine. It's water. What I have an opinion. Zoe's upset. You could tell Zoe's upset.
You're not a Dasani guy?
You don't like Dasani? Why?
You like Aquafina?
It's got salt in it.
What? It's supposed to.
No, it's not.
Water has salt.
I know, but it's...
Salt is good for your hydration, actually.
We're not getting into this right now.
How much further into space do we have to get? Why don't you like it?
It's made by Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
And
Valid.
It has more salt in it than like normal electrolytes would be in normal water with electrolytes.
Why don't you just get Diet Dasani?
That's subject.
It's a good point, dude. He brings up a lot of good points.
Look, I know a lot more about it, but I can't think of it.
I know it's in there. I just don't know where it is. It's under other thoughts I have.
Think about other shit.
Move other thoughts around to see if it's underneath.
Shut the fuck up.
So when you buy a water from one of these places, you buy BOGO water, you bring it to the counter, what do they say?
They go, there's a BOGO.
Yeah, they say, don't you want two?
Get another
Motherfucker,
one.
shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
How many waters?
I got two.
How many waters did I bring to the desk, dude? You don't think I saw those fucking signs?
Dude, people don't fucking care anymore. People don't care about shit.
People don't care.
People don't give a shit. People don't give a shit. People don't think outside of their own stink. Oh, if you're stinky, it's your own stink. Oh, who stinks on the dance floor?
I brought one to the desk. That's how thirsty I am right now. Eat
Yes,
shit.
that's it.
Guess how much a regular bottle of water costs in the airport?
God, it's got to be like $8.99 or something.
$9.
No, I can't
That's
do
even
it.
more than $8.99.
That's so much more.
Oh, that's more than $8.99. No, this happened right now. Michael Madsen died.
Michael Madsen? The guy who did the Madsen murders? He killed... Sherry Tate? Taryn Tate?
Come on. Come on, man.
And that's how you looked when Michael Madsen died.
We're all gonna die.
No, that's not
no?
true. James
Wait,
is never
no?
gonna die. James will never die.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Wait, what the fuck? I'm not.
Do you want to?
You got any more observations in there?
Yeah, I said that you could charge $9 for a bottle of water in the airport because we're trapped.
Yeah, you're right. You can't leave and go get... And you can't bring in a fucking bottle of water.
No, you get killed.
Dude, you're right. They've trapped us.
Well,
We've
you
been
could
trapped.
always bring in your own bottle and
But
just fill it up.
But it can't be... You can fill it up in the airport?
Have you been to the airport?
I guess I don't like those little water fountains.
Well, they have literally the...
Oh, they have the
station
fill-up boys.
where it fills up a water bottle.
That's right.
Which
You could
one?
buy... Yeah.
Okay, well, that's pretty good. Maybe that's the move then, huh? Maybe, I mean, and honestly, it's fighting against the whole plastic thing, you know?
They have the little counter. How many bottles of this has saved?
It does say that?
Yeah.
I gotta go to the airport.
Billion.
That's right. It's nice. It's
I'm
a
gonna
nice
stop
place.
by the airport after this.
Stop by the airport.
Like, I'm not flying anywhere.
Stop by. You need anything from the airport?
I think you could get me... Dude, I'm in the mood for some Panda Express. I would go to the airport.
I want a Potbelly sandwich.
I want a $17 pulled pork sandwich.
I want a prepackaged chicken Caesar salad wrap
Love it.
With a hard-boiled egg.
with
Yeah.
one hard-boiled egg.
Yeah.
By the way, dude, I don't know if it's gross. I will eat those all day.
Hard-boiled egg?
I will eat a prepackaged hard-boiled egg. I'll check the date, and then I'll eat one from the gas station. I don't give a shit. BOGO egg.
Oh, wow. What a... Dude, what a dream. Are you kidding me?
Dude, BOGO egg.
That's a dream.
The band getting super pissed off. How dare you guys catch a vibe?
I'll tell you though, a hard-boiled egg, like I'll get down on a hard-boiled egg. Dude.
Yeah, dude, I'll go down on a
I'll eat a
hard-boiled egg.
boiled egg every fucking day, but I don't know about gas station.
But
boiled
see,
egg.
that's the thing. It's like no matter how it's made, no matter where it's made, it's like almost exactly the same.
It's an egg.
Like there's no like
Can't fake it.
That's why I'm not worried about the gas station ones.
Right, but it's just about freshness.
I mean, but
You check the date.
You do check the date.
Okay, allegedly.
Is there a food item?
Who really knows what day it is?
Can you guys tell me a food item?
Yeah.
You
at home.
Can you tell me a food item that when you take a bite out of it, it grosses you out for a second?
Most. I think most.
Like, hard-boiled eggs is like my number one.
Really?
Because I bite into it, and then you get into it, and it's like that crumbly yolk. And I'm like, this is kind of weird. And then you think about, this is a little baby guy. For like a second.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
It's not though.
well, it's like cum. It's like cum.
No.
It's cum.
It's actually
Or
there's no-
ovum.
Dude, we gotta send you to like school for a week.
It's like I'm slurping
like
out,
Billy Madison.
I'm slurping out eggs from my girls.
No.
My girls, like your daughters. My girls.
I'm doing in vitro. Boiled in vitro.
I'm pulling eggs out of my girls, cooking them up. They're crumbling. But dude, I love eggs, dude. I love them boiled, broiled. Give it to me soiled.
Gross.
I love them boiled.
I don't care where they're from.
Yeah.
Okay?
They're just gross.
But there's something that it kind of grosses me out for a second, because it's like
I get that.
I can't, because eggs are just like kind of weird.
For sure.
Like just thinking about what an egg is and is weird, a little weird.
it helps if I think about what it is. It helps me eat it.
It makes it a better time.
Yeah, Mike actually exclusively eats the like Filipino egg that has.
Oh, the
Yeah.
like,
Chicken.
yeah. The one
I like one you could hear if you listen.
There was one that
shake it.
Did you ever see those ones where like people have to they like cover their faces
Yeah.
when they eat it?
Yeah.
Because it's like a baby, and it's like you know somebody eat a baby. Not today.
Yeah.
Not on Independence Day,
Not
dude.
now. Not on 4th of July. I don't want to see anybody eat a baby on 4th of July.
And you can quote me on that.
But is there nothing else that like when you
There are.
like egg salad kind of?
Dude, I'll give you one. Blueberries.
Oh, interesting.
Blueberries, I know they're good for me. They're not my favorite berry by far.
There's something
Shout
up
out
with
strawberry
blueberries.
one time. I like blueberries and raspberries and stuff.
Yeah.
They kind of gross me out for a
Because
second.
there's all the hairs on the raspberry, and there's like little seeds in there. Is it more like the flavor of it that grosses
It's like
you out?
it's sad that I'm like more comfortable with like a gusher, a chemically bonded whatever, some
factory-made-
fat piece of shit was like, that'll be good. Made it
looks good.
fat scientist.
They give it to fat scientists, and he goes,
And if I
"You boys did an excellent job.
you can make this taste a little bit more plastic.
This'll do."
Dude, it's like what you'd think a Tide Pod tastes like. A gusher.
Yeah.
You would think it would be like
You want
blueberry
it to
Tide
taste
Pod.
like that,
Yeah, but
yeah.
it doesn't. Don't do that. If I think about how it's like, not if it grew from a plant, it makes it less gross. But for a second, I'm like, ripping through the hard skin to get gushed out is gross for me for a second.
Yeah.
Also, dude, I tried something that I always thought was gross that I now don't think is gross anymore.
What are we talking?
Cottage cheese with like fruit in it.
Dude, I love cottage cheese.
I had cottage cheese with fruit, and I had cottage cheese with like it had like a crumbly something like a granola, and like some cilantro and like cucumbers
Cilantro.
and like a pepper or something like that.
Interesting.
Because you can make it like sweet or savory.
do whatever,
thing.
yeah.
And my roommate in college would always eat cottage cheese, and I'd be like, "You're disgusting."
Dude, I also had way gross feelings about cottage cheese as a young gentleman.
I was like, dude, your taste buds change every so
Yeah,
often.
yeah.
I gotta try it because I hear it's very healthy,
Yeah.
good source of protein.
There's still some things, I call them my tried and trues,
Yeah,
that I'll never ever like.
pussy.
Well,
I mean, I was wrong to guess one.
What, can I see it first?
Yeah, you have to see it.
You know,
Can I see the Carfax on
I
that
don't want
thing?
to see it.
Yeah.
Check the date.
What'd you say?
Check the date.
Check
Dude,
the date,
if
dude.
it's one of those ones that's just like all this shit going on.
If I have to like try to figure it out,
I'm not trying to like throw things over my shoulder, you know?
like legs.
I'm not trying to do this with everything. I kind of wanted everything there.
What are some of your things that are gross no matter what?
Well, I definitely biting into an egg is no good, and I do remember like, and dude, I'll tell you, you know me and my tomatoes never ever, and my onions.
A lot of people
never,
have
ever.
that. I went back and forth on
Onions?
tomatoes.
I never ever.
You don't like onions?
Well, you know what I think? What I realize it is
That's
because
crazy.
the
Onions are everything.
It's like an egg of a plant.
I know onions are everything, and you know, come on, man. You got an onion ring, like I'll fucking have an onion ring. I don't love it, but it's fried. It's
Fry it.
salty.
Dude, I had fried fucking cauliflower yesterday.
Whoa, how's that?
Banging.
Where'd you get that at a carnival?
Fucking, I'll tell you after this is done. Powdered sugar, frying things.
Oh
Cauliflower.
yeah, you can't go wrong
Yeah.
when you fry shit. But yeah, I mean, there's there's just a few things I'm not too happy about, but I do love the cottage cheese, dude. Like, you know what I'll do with cottage cheese? I'll just do a little dab of honey.
That's nice.
You get a spoonful, you do a little squidge of honey. It's delicious.
You know what I'll do? I'll smash a bunch of Lucky Charms in it.
I'll smash my hand through a fucking glass.
You know what?
plate
I'll
glass.
smash the fuck.
I'll
First of
shred
all,
my skin.
shut the fuck
First
up.
of all, shut the fuck up, and second of all, I'll shred my fucking skin through a mirror
For cottage
for
cheese.
cottage cheese.
Thank you.
All right, well let's just.
That's
wrap
free
this shit
skate,
up, huh?
everyone.
Should we do a history road or something? Or no, we're done.
Watch The Digital Void this coming Tuesday. It's
No,
already
I think
out.
It's out, yeah. Came out this week.
Watch it on YouTube. Dude, if you like it at all, even a portion of it you think a friend might like, send it to a friend.
And there's more where that came from.
There's more where that came from. Oh, we're cooking shit up. Let's talk about the other stuff we got going on.
That was a HeadGum podcast.